Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most intimidating and passionate environments in all of college football. More than 87,000 will be watching that Eagle fly overhead and getting set to back their beloved Auburn Tigers. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Auburn's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
On second down, he's looking downfield. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
Defense showing blitz here. They'll run play action. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at 23. The Seminoles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the start point.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
Gonna let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dale.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Parrish. Makes his connection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And third down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the first down.
Listen, just to be on the field on third down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on third down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Working that left side now. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game.
The expressway is wide open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Auburn lines up quickly.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll try the run. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Ripped off a huge... as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Parrish. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it rolls to the ground incomplete. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. With jet sweep pass. Past the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Pulls it and fires to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown Seminole. Effective offense leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback going straight.
Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Fights off a defender. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. But a little time, lets it go. He looks that one in nicely. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. From the gun to give, looking for room. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Splits the uprights. Good.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up front. He was playing D-tackle, and offenses just didn't have an answer for him. This guy right here, there's times where he flashes a little bit of that Nick Fairley ability.
And a really good job focusing on the catch. A lot of people get lost on their feet, trying to stay in bounds, but did a good job catching the football first and then getting that 1 foot they needed in bounds.
Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The pirouette on the run. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw, it's Parrish. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying to get to him. Complete. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today, late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching.
Touchdown, no! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Auburn lines up quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. And then pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. He's going to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the catch down the right side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Back to pass, it's Parrish. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any...
Going for it all. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Noles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Slings it downfield. Touchdown, Florida State. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Man, that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on second down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Parrish. Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Quarterback now breaking the field. Makes the catch past the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the second level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for a crease to the left. Touchdown Seminoles! And the stomping has commenced.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Pocket starts to collapse. Makes the grab on the left. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Got the quick pass. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. To the air, it's Parrish. Trying to get behind the defense. A full dive to haul that one in. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
6-9-1, Gators score.
Going up top on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. And the route is on. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. DB's right up on the receivers. They try to pop a run on the draw. Hey, that's a live ball. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, you got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Quick release on the RPO. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. It's caught downfield. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. The offense set for a first down play. The running back has it. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go right back to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loss of 2. Brings up third down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third down, going up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hall. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Absolutely perfect.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Seminoles are rolling down the field. They'll go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. He now has 85 yards rushing as he inches closer to that 1,400-yard milestone. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust.
Touchdown, Florida State! And the beatdown has ensued. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Now adjusting. Slips a tackle. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He's going for it all. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's going to let it go. Hits him in stride at the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
And the Seminoles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Pushes for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdown.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. Coming after it. And it's incomplete. He was wild, high and wide on that one. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it. But finishing strong would kind of ease some of that for Palmer. It's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. To the air on first down. Looking for a big play. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a win.